Hi, this is Christy with Guidepost to Wellness, and today I wanted to do another video on Autoimmune Strong. So for those of you that have seen some of the other videos, you know that this channel talks about wellness, anything and everything that can have to do with wellness. And one of the foundational pillars of wellness is movement. For those of us that are just starting out, it might be just movement. As we move along, it might be, higher levels of exercise. And Autoimmune Strong is an outstanding program, and I wanted to go through the website a little bit because this is what I've been using primarily. So when we look at Autoimmune Strong, the thing that really stood out to me is the fact that it was designed as a fitness program for somebody who understands what it's like to have an autoimmune disorder, to have exercise intolerance, which I'm going to talk about in another video. And so this was designed to make sure that people would have the ability to work through this at their own pace with limited risk of a flare. So I've been using this program for several months. They just launched level 5 and they are working on level 6, which is great. So let's just go through a little bit of the website first. So the website has a great introduction where it has steps for you to go through. Andrea is very involved. You can see this is a direct email to her. She's very responsive. I've sent her a couple different emails at different times and she's very responsive. They have a Facebook community. They talk about setting up accountability buddies. That's something that I've talked about with my meditation challenge that we have going on right now. For those of you that have seen that, I'll put a link for that below. And also in habit formation, I'm going to talk a little bit about that. Read through the important information. Now, the thing that's wonderful about this is she has a variety of different menus. So she has a journal that you can track. She has a food guide. And then in the exercise guide, which I'm going to take you over to that right now, in the exercise guide, she has customizable calendars for you. So she asks you some questions. I can exercise a bit without a flare, but when I do intense exercise, it's too much. If that's the case, then she has a calendar just for that. And all the way down to I have difficulty getting up and down off the floor, then she has all the modifiers for that. So she has come up with a calendar, but what's so marvelous about her program is that you can really modify it as you want. So for calendar A, she really works you in gently, going through the instructional videos that will get you ramped up and doing less repetitions and less cycles of the exercises so that you get really familiar. And then also she will then introduce the workouts towards the end of the week, and she has rest days and everything like that. So she has the calendars, and then you can kind of track this. You can modify it. These are great to print out and be able to track your progress. Her exercise journal is where you can look at your goals, and then you can also print it out and you can keep a daily log so that you can really track how you're feeling with the exercises so that you can keep track for intolerance if you're having any type of flare or anything like that. So really good quality resources. And in the guide, she talks about why this program works. And this is one of the things that I think is such a selling point for this. For anyone who has either started exercise programs that were just way too hard, they ended up getting injured or hurt. If there's somebody that does have an autoimmune disease where even just the positive stress of exercise might put you into a flare, any of those or all of the above can help you move into exercising through her program because she understands those factors. She focuses on pacing, so it's important to understand the pace and the timeline so that she builds you very, very slowly. Posture, this is one of the biggest things that I think is just so incredibly important, is that she focuses on how to live your life better through movement by focusing so much on posture. She focuses on your core. She's constantly reminding you of that during the videos. Just an excellent, excellent job. I've found that both core strength with lifting, pelvic alignment, all of those things have improved since I've been doing the program. And then also balance. She spends a lot of time with posture, building up your strength from the feet on up. And that has been pivotal. And I know that even my husband has noticed that I can balance so much better. I'm a little bit more steady on my feet due to the different exercises. So the posture. She focuses on strength, flexibility, and mobility. So again, that using from the feet up, she helps you strengthen your feet, your calves all the way up. She focuses on stretching and flexibility and then moves into strength. And one of the things that she builds upon is in the early sessions, those will become later warm-ups to the more strenuous exercises. And then you've got the progression where she's just really building you up with your level of strength. And then I also like with the repetition in the daily routines is it has flexibility where I can do this more often. I could do 2 workouts at a time. I can, at one point I was doing the intro videos from lesson or area 5 and then doing the workout from 4 just to really kind of build up. You can add additional weight, but she goes through all of those in the videos. She's got a great FAQ section, and one of the things that's really nice is if you sign up, you can get a free video workshop series, and you also can try it out for free 7 days where you could go through the entire all of the videos, just see if you kind of like the style, click through them, and it's free. And then it's $19.99 a month after that. You can't beat it for the number of workouts, the quality, and especially how specific it is for folks that need that extra guidance, the extra ways that you can modify the exercises, the gentleness, the building, all of that. It's a really, really valuable program. So let's go ahead and we're going to start here. And I'm going to go back to the main page and show you how each one of the levels is set up. So she starts out very fundamental with a basic level 1. And she always has that great intro, read the important information, go through your calendars, and then she has the instructional videos. And then she also has these great modification videos where if you can't get up and down off the floor, how can you do some abdominal bracing up against the wall? But you can see these are the consistent areas that she works on throughout all of the levels. The core, and you will see core, tuck, suck, and squeeze are the words for the core. You will hear that throughout all of the exercises because the core and the foundation for a strong back and the alignment of all the muscles is so important. The muscles, this is the section that goes into the different types of stretching, foam rolling, static stretching, dynamic stretching, just a great way she builds on that. The foot and ankle, this is the one where I was talking about the balance exercises. I took some Pilates classes for a while, and the lady talked about how as we get older, a lot of the reasons for falls is because we lose the flexibility in our feet and our ankles to stabilize ourselves. So by strengthening the feet and the ankles, that can help for mobility in the future as we age. And considering I just hit the big 5-0, I need all the help I can get to make sure that I can continue moving for a very long, long time. Hips and glutes, great building exercises here, and then spine, shoulder, and neck. So you can see the different exercises for the level 1, and then you've got the actual workouts. So she will put you through an explanation and a nice slow guide of how to do all of the exercises, and then she moves you into a workout. So that's great for when you're starting out. And then she keeps progressing. So I'm actually on the Get Stronger level 5 now. And I can tell you, especially after the quad and glutes, if I do those with weight and I don't take any breaks in between the sets, she has you go through 3 sets, I'm sweating and I'm feeling it. But as I've kept doing it, I'm not getting as sore and I can feel myself getting stronger and I'm increasing the weight. So I'm actually very excited about level 6 that'll be coming out soon. So for example, we'll just go into the level that I'm on, and she's changed the navigation so that it's really a nice way to navigate all of the different levels. You can jump back and forth a little bit better than you could before. Looks like I'm a little slow on my connection here, so hopefully that'll come up in just a second. But if you've got any questions about the Autoimmune Strong, you can definitely see why it works, who it's for, after you join. She also does different workshops, and she talks about, you know, do you have to have an autoimmune disease for this to work for you? If you've got joint issues, she can definitely go through all of those with you and make you feel more confident about that. And again, you've got the 7-day trial that you can do. So you can see all of the different, she really provides a lot of research. She's got the science to back up all of the different things about the exercise, and I've talked about a lot of these in different videos, and I'm going to talk about some more. So she really has a good solid foundation for this. So it looks like my video's loaded. Yep, so there we go. And these are just such high quality videos. She does them, I believe, in a studio. You get counters that come up. You can see that you can pop back and forth. If you really aren't feeling like doing spine and shoulder, you can just do the hip and glute. You don't have to do them in this order. She's got the static stretching. She's got the different workouts. And I love the new way she has for setting up the navigation on the side. But you can see just the quality of the videos. You'll have what you're doing. She'll have the different steps. She has counters and timers and different things like that. I find sometimes going through the videos, if it's a little bit repetitive, I might, fast forward through the introduction piece because I've heard it several times before. But she's always so informative. She has such a great energy. It's like you're exercising with a friend. So I really, really recommend, if you are in a situation where you don't have the exercise tolerance, if you don't feel like you're able to go to the gym, or you need some guidance but you can't really afford a personal trainer or anything like that. Andrea is a fitness professional. She has gotten trained to be a personal trainer, so that's how she's learned to develop this program for people that need that extra help to prevent that muscle soreness and potential flare. So I would definitely think about this program. It's free for 7 days. You could go through all the different videos, try out the basic level 1. Even if you've been exercising for a while, make sure you start with the basic level 1. You're going to learn so much about the different muscles and really guide you on how to have the proper form and posture. But I really think that if you're interested in something like that, you need the extra support. You need the slow and steady type of building of a program for $20 a month. You can't beat it. So I'll put the links down below to signing up for this. And like I said, I've done a couple other different videos on it, and I'm looking forward to level 6. And once level 6 comes out and I get into that, I'll do another follow-up video on that. So hopefully you found this informative. Anybody that's using Get Autoimmune Strong, I'd love to hear your feedback about it. Otherwise, be well and stay tuned for more great videos.